Tonight's final award is always the Howard J. Morrison Award. This award honors an individual who exhibits outstanding commitment in coastal community leadership within the advancement of creativity, innovation, or technology through his or her partnership building and collaboration-oriented contributions. And to make the presentation tonight, please welcome past recipient and president of Georgia Tech Savannah, Dr. David Frost.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight I have the honor to present the 2008 Howard J. Morrison Jr. Leadership Award. If you have any pulse at all, it is likely that you not only know who Howard Morrison is, but have been impacted by one of the numerous initiatives that his infectious and enthusiastic nature has caused to happen. If you don't have a pulse, then be even more careful, because it is likely that before the evening is over, Howard will have you signing up to climb Mount Everest with a 200-pound weight in your backpack, and more importantly, he will have convinced you that you can do this in between establishing a new incubator for creative technology companies in downtown Savannah, while at the same time overseeing the deepening of the Savannah River. The amazing reality is that this is not far from the truth. It was in recognition of this tireless spirit and amazing energy to catalyze things to happen that 6 years ago, a new leadership award was established in conjunction with the predecessor of this awards event, that the inaugural recipient of that award was Howard Morrison, and further, that it was agreed that henceforth the award would be called the Howard J. Morrison Jr. Leadership Award. One of the talents that Howard has is getting people to work together in partnerships, where his famous mathematical misstatement, and Mike Pollock, you got it wrong, he does not say 1 + 1 = 4, he says 1 + 1 = 3. But you'll see what a Yale education can do for you, because at Georgia Tech we know that's not correct. It should therefore come as no surprise that the recipient of the Howard J. Morrison Award tonight is someone who has also been an exemplary partner, sometimes as a leader, sometimes as a follower, but always as a valuable partner for many organizations that has led to a broad range of positive impacts for the coastal and southeast Georgia region in science and technology. Partners in these initiatives have included local hospitals, academic institutions, both small and large companies, and local, state, and federal agencies. These initiatives have been in areas as diverse as nuclear medicine, diagnostic ultrasound, vascular technology. Next slide, please. Hey, guys are at the back. Yeah, that's good. Computer science, electrical engineering, cybersecurity. Tonight's recipient has also played a leadership role in many local organizations and activities. Next, please. There's an extensive listing here: Chamber of Commerce Board of Directors, Chief Executive Council, CEDA Advisory Council, Youth Futures Board of Directors, and the Arts Ashore Board of Directors, Goodwill Board of Directors, United Way. In fact, he chaired the campaign on 1 year, Savannah Rotary Club, and St. Andrews Society, to name a few. Tonight's recipient is a native of Waynesburg, Pennsylvania. It should thus come as no surprise that the recipient is a big fan of the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'd be untrue to my profession if I didn't find a way to include a graph in this presentation. And so what I have done here for you is summarize the wins and losses over the past 10 years for the Pittsburgh Steelers. With the exception of 2004, I'm not sure I'd have stuck with that team for 10 years. Next, please. Our recipient has been rumored to be seen around the Isle of Hope wearing a dish over his face along with his spouse. Apparently, they like to travel incognito at times. Next, please. They have 2 sons. The recipient has 2 sons. Somebody told me that both sons look just like him. I'm sorry, but I struggle with this picture to see how those 2 people look alike. By the way, they don't also look like the recipient. Our recipient became a grandfather for the first time on August the 6th this year. And when he's not actually working and volunteering, there's a series of activities. I particularly like the upper left one there. That's got to be the greatest fatherly advice photo I've ever seen in the history of mankind. Our recipient enjoys time in the mountains. He has a very faithful friend and a dog. And he does claim to be a golfer, but the surprising thing that concerned me about this photo is what's with the crossed legs on these 4 guys? Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't figured out by now who the recipient of this year's Howard J. Morrison Award, let me introduce to you Dr. Thomas Z. Jones, President of Armstrong Atlantic State University. We're going to actually get the amazing individual for whom this award is named to come up and join us here and actually ask Howard to present the award himself to Tom. With that, let's move to our presentation of the award.
Thank you to the Creative Coast Alliance, and thank you, David, I think, for that introduction. It's a true honor for me to receive this, but in reality, all the innovative and creative things that have happened throughout my career here in Savannah has really been the result of having wonderful colleagues to work with at the university, wonderful community leaders that have rolled up their sleeves, arm in arm, as we've tried to address some of the most critical issues in our science and technology, from education to innovation. We were taking bets at my table who would give the shortest comments, and we were timing everybody, and I think I've lost. Thank you so much.